Welcome, loyal, very loyal viewers, which I still, for some very weird reason, I call you guys puppies. But either way, I'm just going to continue to call you puppies because I don't have a better name, because Ninja Puppies is, yeah, I'm Ninja Puppies. Anyway, today we're starting a new series, and this series is going to be called The Greatest Name That Just Defines Minecraft. Curiosity. Curiosity is its name. Curiosity. Well, I'll be starting a brand new Minecraft world with you with me, and we will be going down some of the really core basic things of Minecraft. Not that you need to be taught basic knowledge, of course. I'm not saying like that. So we're going to create a brand new world. Now, normally this would name it as just New World here. We're not going to do that. We're going to call it Curiosity. I'm going to spell it right first time. It's the first time. This is literally a typo. I typed it correctly. Curiosity. No. Yep, first try. Bam, right there. Didn't look it up at all. So, what we're going to be doing today. This can seem like a whole lot of information here. So what we're playing with today, we're going to be doing Minecraft game mode of survival. Now, a few game modes. There's survival game mode. There is the next one on this, hardcore game mode, which is very crazy. Same as survival mode, as it says down here. Same as survival. Lots the hardest difficulty, and if you die, it's permanent, just like real life. I know, way too realistic for Minecraft. We're not going to play it. Creative mode, unlimited resources, free flying and destroy blocks instantly. Sounds like a perfect, amazing world. It's great for creation, all sorts of things. What we're going to be playing today is just regular old survival Minecraft. Cheats, we're not going to have that. We'll talk a bit more about commands later on, maybe. I don't know, because we're never going to be using them. Then here you have the difficulty. This is new. Didn't used to have this until the latest major update, which is 1.16. Added it so you can change your difficulty on this screen before you have to actually create the world, and then you can go to the pause menu. Anyway, they'd obviously have this always. But anyway. We're actually going to be playing on probably normal, just for now. There are a few difficulties. Peaceful difficulty means there's no monsters. Easy, obviously it's a bit easier. Normal, and harder is what we'll be going to eventually. Just to start off though, we're going to be hanging out on normal data packs. Don't need to talk about those right now. Game rules, definitely not changing of those. Very vanilla. Vanilla means, when I say vanilla, I mainly mean, well, unless I'm actually talking about a flavor of something I'm talking about. Basically it means an unmodified version, specifically of Minecraft, I'm probably talking about, but lots of games talk about vanilla. You have the bonus chest, which is quite nice if you want to start out a little bit easier. You don't like the early game grind so much, the really early game grind. Then this will give you a bunch of useful items. I'm not going to use that. Generate structures, definitely. That would be way harder without structures. Then you've got, we'll ignore this for a second, world type. You've got all these different world types, but we're just going to use the normal one. You've got super flat, literally is just a flat world. You got large biomes, just bigger biomes, and then amplified, just crazy. Single biome, just one single biome. Caves, floating islands, all these different types of worlds. We're just going to go with default because, again, vanilla. Although this is still vanilla, just slightly modified. Either way, and here is a seed. It says leave blank for random seed. I'm just pasting a bunch of. This is just a bunch of random numbers. Oh, nearly accidentally turned off structures. That would be bad. That's not a seed. A seed is what you plant, and then you get a seed is what you plant, and then you get a plant. That makes sense. Well done, Ninja. But yeah, I call myself Ninja because Ninja Puppies shortened it too long to say Ninja Puppies. Who says that full name these days? Either way, a seed for the world generated. Leave blank for a random seed. Now. A seed is something you probably hear about a lot if you were playing Minecraft or slightly related to the Minecraft community at all. Then you're going to hear a lot about seeds. Now seeds are, unlike beetroot seeds, or which are actually Minecraft, seeds that grow plants. These are seeds that basically decide what your world's going to be. So I've pasted in a seed here, this seed. And that's because I've seen this seed. I've created a different world with this seed, and I've seen only very slightly what this world will do. So if we copy and paste it, basically, it's like we made the same world, but without any of the structures we're going to build. Like if I could build a giant castle in one world, use the seed in a different world, the castle won't be there, but maybe we could build a small little village there instead in the same spot. So yeah. that's basically what that is all about. And yes, so I'm using a predetermined seed which I've seen before, so it's a little bit different. Lots of speedrunners sometimes use like random seeds. So if we get rid of that number, it will just give us a random seed. It'd be totally random world. I have no idea what will happen. Maybe we're on an island, maybe we're up a mountain, maybe we're in a desert, who knows. But I would like to not have any of those things happen. And so I have pretty good seed in here. I basically only know where we're going to start now, or as it's called in gaming, spawn point now. Spawn point. Anyway, we're done with this screen. We're pretty much done with this screen, which means I've taken 6 3/4 minutes just to say that. So let's get into it and let's create a new world. Wearing world creation. World creation, like Titans. We control the whole universe. I will create the Earth. Watch. Just got a little loading screen here. Yep. And so there's a few things we're going to need to do in this. We're going to break down the very basic GUI or UI of Minecraft, basically. And we're also going to go across a few things you need on your first Minecraft day / night, but mainly day. Night is dangerous. It's got loads of monsters, so we're going to try and we're going to try and skip the night anyway, basically. So right now, to the world header. Now I can find a way to show you. Just going to pause the game here. So let it load in because it's a bit, because it has to like load in the chunks. Or, nope, chunks. That's the later thing we're going to talk about. It has to load in the world basically, and that's going to take a little while. So first off, this is me. This is Demise. I am me. This is Ninja. Ninja puppies. Ninja. Yes. Right. So. First off, we're going to talk about the very basic UI here, called the hotbar, or actually no. So it's called the HUD, H-U-D, heads up display. The HUD also works as HUD because it's like the hub of everything either way. So first off, what we're going to talk about is probably the most important thing you can see on the HUD would be these little hearts, these little love hearts here. They represent your health. If you were to lose all of these hearts, if all of the hearts became empty, then you would be very sad, and you will also be dead. So yes, if we lose all of our health, we'll die. So each heart can be divided into one half. So we can split this straight down the middle, and we lose half a heart. You have 20 health points. Every health point is half a heart, and 10 hearts in total. Same over here with something called the shanks. This is related to your hunger. There is no thirst in Minecraft, just hunger. And what this is related to is if you were to say run around heaps without eating, you would start to get hungry, just like in real life. A little bit slower than in real life, or a little bit faster actually, way faster. So yeah, you have the same thing with the hearts. Basically, you can split it in half, get a half shank, and separate different foods restore a different amount of shanks. And here we have this, which is the experience bar. We'll talk about experience in a later episode. And then you have this, which is the hot bar. The hot bar is very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, blah, 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 blah. You can scroll around, or you can just hit the number keys. You can also assign it to random keys, but we'll just do this. So I have a handy thing called a resource pack, which changes the way things look, which actually means that this is numbered. So I have the hotbar numbered. So if I was to press the key of 6, it'll highlight the 6th one. If I was to hit 4, the 4th one, 8, 9, sorry, the 9th one. Anyway, so that's just useful. This little thing to help you remember. Now, also, right now, this definitely looks like a lot of information. But the main things we're going to be talking about right now, the only thing, okay, maybe 3 things we'll talk about right now is these 2 things, not that thing, this thing, and this thing. But the most important thing probably is your coordinates, and this tells you where you are in the world. Obviously, that's what coordinates do. And then you've got here is the biome. Now, kind of like real life, biomes depend. They tell you basically what the environment is in your Minecraft world. Like, for example, we're in a taiga biome, which is like a cold kind of forest. It has wolves, foxes, sweet berries, spruce trees. It's a really cool biome. It's a great biome to start off with, mainly because of the sweet berries, which we'll talk about in a second when we get some. So this is our exact starting coordinates. Is 132, 63. So 132 is the x coordinate, 63 is the Y coordinate, which is obviously up and down, X is across, and Z is like depth. But yeah, I can't indicate depth with the cursor because the cursor is 2D, and so is my screen. Either way, we're also on a shore, so if I come out a little bit here, river biome. Oh yes, also this means we can now craft a boat, but anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit later. River biome, and then if I go out a little bit closer, you still look at the place where it says biome, come out a little bit further, go a little bit further, just out to like here. I'm just like bobbing up and down the water. Beach biome, and then if I hit this, we're in a cold ocean. Freezing. Cold ocean. It's too cold. Let's go. Oh, also. This. What is this? This means how much air you have left. So obviously, it's not. Minecraft isn't so unrealistic that you can just survive forever underwater. If you were to go underwater, you will eventually drown. There are certain magical things that can mean that you can last a little bit longer underwater. We won't talk about that right now. Either way, this is your air. I actually caught it really well while it was completely full. So it's only visible when you're underwater or when you're regenerating your air. And so you have 10 bubbles. They cannot be divided by half. They just pop every now and then. Once all of them go away, you start to drown, lose your health. Yee, scary. So basically what we're going to be talking about, oh yeah, there's some icebergs in there that we talked about in later episodes because they're amazing. But either way, what we need to do now is what every Minecraft player ever needs to do. In every single world, I don't care, unless you're like a speedrunner maybe, what you do at the start of every single world is punch a tree with your bare hands. BAM! So realistic. Let's punch it. Punch this tree. Deforestation in action right here. So as you can see, it's very easy and does not hurt us at all. And now, so here it says new recipes unlocked. Now unfortunately these recipes, they are not for food. They are for, well, they're for a lot of things. We got these spruce logs now. Wood is exceptionally important in Minecraft. It's basically, oh wait, this is my inventory by the way. You can hit it default by pressing E. You've got a little crafting grid here, we'll craft something in a second. This way you put armor and all of these little slots. Now as you can see, I can divide it up. But yeah, and we'll be talking more about inventory management later on in the series. I hope I'm not being too fast. It's really hard because I've obviously been playing Minecraft for quite a while. I know all the basics. It's really hard for me to not just like blabber on it in people's faces. I don't want to be like mean. Either way, we're going to just keep punching this tree until we either can't reach up high enough, and you can punch by default using the left button, right click button, places blocks, right click. Okay. So now we're actually just going to peel up again. We're going to put a block right underneath our feet so we can reach up. Right, this block, we have a limited range of where you can break a block from. And now, as you can see, some of the leaves, leaf blocks, they've started going away, and that's because if they're not near a wood block, they actually start a log block like this, they actually start decaying and then they'll go away, and then they might give us a sapling, which will be very useful, because then we'll be able to grow more trees and we can stop deforesting this area. So I'm just going to keep punching down a few trees. Now, so right, maybe we'll come back and replenish the trees one day. So you can see our surroundings are pretty fairly good. You've got a mountains biome over there. They're going to be updated really soon. Not really soon, actually it's like 9 months from now. But either way, stop talking about the mountain update. I don't know, I just like really heard about cave and mountains. Oh my gosh. Either way, down here is actually some sugarcane. We'll talk about it later. I'm just going to talk about it right now. Yep, ignore everything it just said. I'll talk to you about it later. So yeah, so right now it's daytime. Always, when you first spawn, quotation marks applied, in first create the world, it'll always be early morning. And as you can see, there is the sun. Now it's almost noon, it's probably about 10 o'clock maybe. There's no really hourly time system in Minecraft, but if this was real life, it'd be about maybe 10:30, maybe 11 almost. So when the sun sets, and it takes I think 10 minutes from it to go from sunrise to sunset, that means that it will be nighttime and then monsters come out, and monsters will hurt. Ooh, look at this. This is an item, by the way. It's what happens sometimes when you break a block. If you break a block, it usually drops an item, and you can pick up this item and put it in your inventory. This is a sapling, a spruce sapling, because these are spruce trees. Now we can put this spruce sapling on certain blocks and it will grow into a tree. Oh, we've got 3 now. So they occasionally drop from the trees. We have got more saplings than we need for 4, I think. That's a ghost block. Hey, look at it. We've got 6 saplings already. 7. Wow, this is actually 8 saplings. It's usually way harder to get saplings from this, but this is quite a bit of luck. So now we need to find somewhere to put a little temporary base. Now something I still haven't covered because I'm doing so slowly. And I probably am actually talking really fast. I'm just like talking slowly, but no, I haven't actually covered topics. Either way, yeah, there are 3 things pretty much that you need on your first Minecraft day in survival mode, which is what we're playing in right now, and those are food, a bed, and also a base. So FBB, also you can call the base a shelter, so FSB, I don't know. Either way, what we're going to get first off is food. Food is probably the most important. Second, mana. It's really hard to judge them. Is that a fox? No, it's a dandelion. Okay. So we're just going to look around. Now, tigers are very good early on for food because they have, sheep. They have sheep. But lots of farms have sheep. Either way, we're going to have to farm the sheep in a little bit. But either way, tiger biomes have a great block called sweet berries. Now they're awesome for food. They grow really fast. You can either right-click them for food like this, and you can harvest some sweet berry items which you can then eat. And now I have a handy resource pack that tells us just how many shanks this restores. So this only restores 1 shank. Or you can just break the block and get more. But once we get a farm, once we start farming things, we'll probably do by the end of the episode, maybe. If I don't have enough time. There's a fox over there. It might be a baby fox actually, and it's sleeping under a tree. So sweet, we won't disturb it. Okay, now. Yes, okay. So we'll grab a dandelion flower. Now we can turn this into a yellow dye, which means we can colour things. So that's what a dye does. I'm just trying not to give the basics of the English language. Hey, cow, it's a cow. Very nice. So there are certain mobs in this world. There are certain mobs in Minecraft worlds. Mobs just mean mobile entities, basically like sheep. And I'm so sorry what I'm about to do. I hopefully will never have to do again. I am so sorry for this. Please, sheep. I have to remove the sheeps. But left click button also attacks, and we got the wool. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We also got a tiny amount of experience, but we need the wool. We need the wool for a bed. Yeah, but in the long term, I'd love to actually. Why don't we go that way? We might have to craft an item. The first item that we saw. All right. Well, first off, I'm actually gonna grab this poppy. It used to be roses, but it never changed. This crafts red dye. Very sweet. We can use that to dye our bed and have a very beautiful orange bed. So I need to get out of here, and I'm struggling with this steep terrain. Okay, over here. So this is grass, dirt, sand, and gravel. We've got basically all the shovelable blocks in the overworld there. So we're going to go over that way. But first we have to do something amazing. So you can craft one wooden log of any type into 4 spruce planks. Now if I take this out, you'll see our new recipes unlocked, which is crafting recipes. We'll explode. We've got so many new items. But one of them, the most important block in Minecraft, you cannot deny it, maybe except like wood of some sort, is this, the crafting table. Now we can craft things here. We got a little 2x2 grid, little 4 block. Oh my gosh, it's falling tonight. Okay. Forget the talk. We just have to. Okay, we're gonna put the crafting table down. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this really quick. Yeah, we got a bed. That's a bed. Sorry, I had to do that so fast, but dangerous. Now we're just gonna sleep outside. Oh, live in the wild. Also, advancement. I forgot about advancements. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna pick up it. Sorry, I had to do that so fast. But yeah, so now we're just going to dye the bed because no civilized human should use red and yellow mixed orange. Bam! And we can make an orange bed. Very stylish. Everyone loves an orange bed. A red bed is more classic. An orange bed is new school. Either way, this is a crafting table. Very important block. Also can sometimes be called a crafting bench. And stone. Either way. Here's a horse. So this is a little 2x2 square. Sorry, yep. Yeah, basically it's got 4, and this is where the output goes, so we can put some planks in here and craft something. But if you want to craft more advanced items, this is where you do it. And this has a 3x3, so 9 slots here. It also has, as of 1.12, I think, added this. This is the recipe book. Boom! Big explosions. This helps you to remember, like, we can craft planks, helps you remember that. How to craft lots of things, but we don't need that. I might open it up later on. Actually, opening that up sounds like a great idea. So if we want to go over there, this is a mountain spine. Very cool. Oh no, this is actually a stone shore, sorry. But basically this is a mountain spine, just like the edge of a mountain spine. Like bordering an ocean, a nice cold ocean. Freezing. And so to avoid this freezing water, not that it will actually hurt us or anything, there's no actual temperature in Minecraft really. What we're going to do is this. We're going to put one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Kind of looks like a cup shape or a boat shape. We're going to craft a spruce boat. Now spruce is the type of wood we're using here. Now we have this boat. Now boats are very interesting boat items because they can be crafted they can be, if you place them down your world, they become an entity basically. What we're going to do is going to glide down this waterfall. Ooh, very good. Very simple. Gonna get out of the water. Gonna put the boat down. Now we can enter this boat, and look at me, I'm in the boat. Left shift to dismount. Yep, that's just the key you have to click. So now we can go around really fast in this boat. Look at this. We are speed now. Ooh, we are speed. Look at that. We don't even have to move our arms. We're like rowing the boat with our shoulders. That's how good we are. There's some squid over there as well. So what we're gonna do right now though, is we're gonna go over in this direction after this kelp. Whoops. Control. Boats are kind of hard to control. And we're going to go into this plains biome. This plains biome is where we're going to set up our research shop. We're kind of, but not going to make a shop. We're just going to make it. Yeah. And then if you want to retrieve your boat, you just have to punch it, or you can hit it with a tool. Better. So our boat does not have feelings. It's just a boat. And here you have the most beautiful flower Minecraft. Maybe one of them. It's a cornflower. Very beautiful. Makes blue dye. Either way. Horses. Very nice, very nice. Now, I want to go this way to that huge oak tree. Now, there's a few trees here we haven't seen before. This is just a regular forest biome. It has oak trees and birch trees. Those are the oak trees, those are the birch trees. Oak trees have a lot of variation. They can go really crazy sometimes. Also, tulips. Tulips are beautiful in Minecraft and life. This is a cave. It's a very dangerous cave, very boring cave. All caves are boring, but they're going to update that soon. And then we've got some horses over here. Maybe we can get a horsey friend soon. Though you need a saddle to get one, and you can only get it from like loot chests. But there are loads of horses. We live in a horse city. That's where we go. We're going to live in a horse city. Speaking of horse city though, this is animal city. In fact, we've got some pigs as well. We haven't seen pigs yet. Hello, piggy. All the animals are busy. So what we're going to do, and that's a really cool hill over there. Maybe we'll do something up there soon. But either way, what I'm going to do actually is we're going to set our bed down. Ooh, look at little piglet. He's a little piglet. Very disproportional head there you've got, but very cute piglet. I'm just going to put the bed down. Hey, where's the other half of the bed? Because beds are actually 2 blocks, so they're 2 blocks here. 1 block, 2 block. Break it. Let's break it. Either way. Serious lag. Hang on, let me just do something. Basically ignore this. So good. Anyway, hey, piggy. No, get off my bed. Piggy, get off the bed. No, not your bed, it's my bed. Okay? No, okay. So what we're going to do now is going to set up just a little temporary base. Where are we? Yeah, let's do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some more planks, and these planks aren't going to be crafting. These planks are going to be for annoying piggy. No, they're going to be for they're actually going to be for building. We're going to build ourselves a really, really small shack here. Move, pigs. Pigs, seriously, pigs. Really, guys, just why are you being annoying? Move! Jeez, these pigs are really annoying. What is wrong with them? What's wrong with the pigs? Actually, leave it there. Thank you for leaving out the doorway. It's actually the only way you can get out. Just gonna make some planks here. Yep. So basically, this house has got it's going to be a very, very small house. This is just going to have one simple doorway here. It's going to have a bed. It's got a crafting table inside the walls, and then we might add like a chest or something, and a furnace, storage chest or storage, storing things with a storage chest. Yes. I'm just going to use up all our. Ooh, not a good idea. It's okay. So now we're going to make spruce doors. Doors are another block that are actually 2 blocks. So completely opaque. So what I'm actually going to do right now, just so we can get some more wood, is I'm going to plant a tree and watch how fast this tree grows. You wish it happened this fast in your life, but maybe over here. Okay, yeah, over here. Plant a tree. Hello, people. Hello, little people. Oh my gosh, a baby sheep. Baby sheep. What do you call baby sheeps? Sheep. Sheeps. Did I seriously just say that? I don't know, but they eat grass like crazy. They're really hungry. Little kids are really hungry. So, sheep. Guys, I forgot the name of the sheep. Why do I keep saying sheeps? I do not know why I keep saying sheeps. Dirt. Ugh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant a tree. This is going to be a giant tree. It's going to be a tree. It's actually going to be 4 blocks. Like the trunk of these trees, with these oak trees here, it's 1 block. What we're going to do is not have a sheep walk out that way. And we're actually going to plant one that is 4. Ah, shush. Sorry. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4 saplings like that. Eventually it will grow into a giant tree, and all of this ground will turn into a block. This dirt and this grass will actually turn into a block called podzo. Oh, this is tall grass, by the way. You can punch it, and occasionally you get wheat seeds or just seeds. It's weird that it would give you wheat seeds, but still wheat seeds. Now we can grow some wheat. We won't do that right now. So that's going to be useful for getting more wood. I just kind of felt like doing that. You definitely don't have to. I mean, theoretically, you could just keep chopping down random natural trees forever. Wouldn't recommend it, but you could. See, we've got our little shack here. Door entrance. Our bed. Now, as you can see here, it says we got a few messages when we right-click on the bed, and it says you can sleep only at night or during thunderstorms. And that means that we can't actually go to sleep right now, but as of an update called 1.15, which also added bees and honey, our respawn point is set. Now, if we were to ever die, we would lose all of our health, basically. That means we would appear right around this bed, like we've just woken up from it. Like, it was all in wind. It was all in wind. We died. No, definitely. Yeah. So we still haven't crafted any tools. Seriously, Ninja. Sugarcane. So what does sugarcane do? Sugarcane, I mean, it crafts sugar, but also crafts paper, which is pretty cool. It grows like weeds, and you have to plant it next to it. I'm just going to put basic planting there, just to really get out of my inventory. Also, sweet berries, sweet berry fruit, really good early game food. If you don't have sweet berries or something like that, I mean, you could just go around and remove a bunch of farm a bunch of animals. Wheat seeds, we're getting like 4 wheat seeds. Look how rich we are. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing it. There's the sun. Look at it setting. It's so scary. 3, 4, 5. So this is a sweet berry bush. This is instantly baby stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to make a little plantation there, and eventually this will grow up, and it'll grow into big sweet berry trees. bushes, sorry. We'll be able to right click on them and we'll be able to harvest them. So that's in the sweet berry farm. So now we've got a food farm, we've got a bed, and we've got a base. We haven't got FBB, we've got all of the 3 things. It's technically not nighttime, that's like the evening. Once we see the stars come out, then we can go to sleep. And if we were to not sleep, monsters would start spawning. We're not ready to fight monsters, definitely not. We are very weak right now. Clouds. So if I just come on, mate. What's happening with the sky? You could also just complete. This is an advancement. Sweet dreams. Sleep in a bed to change your respawn point. We'll talk more about advancements another day. Not today. Today is already taken too long, basically. And as you can see, some of the sweet berries have grown up, and now they're mature. They're mature sweet berry bushes, but they don't have any berries. They've just been harvested. Got some salmon in the water as well. Some seagrass, very nice. Now I need more wood, and I'm actually going to wait for this tree to grow. Maybe no, I'm not. No, I'm not actually. I can't be bothered being nice to nature. I'm just gonna punch down this tree. Not that tree actually. This one. So what we need to do is get some tools. Really, just the one tool right now. Maybe immediately. We've got some oak logs now. We've got new recipes because now we've got oak planks. Oops, sorry. Oak planks. They work very similar to. Almost exactly the same as spruce planks with the crafting recipes you can do with them, but because they different color, I guess. Just the look is basically different. The only difference about it. So we've got 5 oak logs. Very nice. The spruce trees are great early on as well because they can grow giant trees, whereas you can't do that with like oak trees or something like that. So, funnily enough, these are Azure bullets. They're liars because they think they are. They are light grey, but they think they are blue. They're so silly. We haven't actually lost any hunger yet, which is surprising. I've been walking around a lot, but if we were to run by sprinting, hitting down left control as the default, then yeah. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to craft some sticks. 4 sticks. Now we've got a lot of crafting recipes, sorry, a lot, I can't speak. Some of them are like campfires and things, but this is what we want, a wooden pickaxe. So we're just going to get some more planks. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and now I've got a wooden pickaxe. Amazing, it is very sweet, it's an amazing thing. Now this, why did we want this? Hey, Cole. Oh, this is great. We want to mine this out so we can get some stone. We need to craft. Sorry, we won't need to craft this so we can get stone. Also works better. Also works as a weapon better than our fist probably, but we're not going to use it as a weapon. So now I'm just going to dig a little hole in the ground. I'm just going to move the dirt with my fist, and I think. We do technically have some sweet berries ready for harvest. Yep. So these have some berries, but we're not going to harvest it at this point. We could harvest it, but seeing as we're not actually hungry at all right now, we don't need to. So we'll just let it grow until it has lots of berries, and then we'll harvest it. So right now I'm just making a little dig here, down to get stone. Now this is a stone block. If you mine it with a non-magical tool, just a regular old tool like this wooden pickaxe, you will get cobblestone, and you also get an okay, we'll just put that advances now. So advancements are made only in Minecraft Java Edition when we're playing in, and they were made to help guide the player. Specifically this one, which is just called Minecraft. Now, this teaches you the basic progression of Minecraft, pretty much up to defeating the Ender Dragon, which is something we'll definitely like to do as well. So this is the heart and story of the game. Sorry, not the heart and story of my brain. That's for getting a crafting table. And then you've got mine stone with your new pickaxes after you craft. So it gets a cobblestone in your inventory. Then you can make a stone pickaxe, get some iron, and all these amazing things from there on. So yeah, it all starts basically with the crafting table. Hey, oh my gosh, squid has beached itself. That was the squid that did that, but we did get ink sacks. So we now have three ink sacks, which we could use to get some black dye just through the items on the ground using. Well, the default is actually Q, but I changed that because I was sick of accidentally hitting it, so I made it P instead. So I flipped the to let him around. Anyway, hey, we got a tree over there. And just realized we don't have an axe. That's going to take like ages to chop that thing down. That's a massive tree. I'm 2 blocks tall, almost 2 blocks tall. That tree's like 30 blocks tall. So what we want to do is gather up like 20, I think 20 stone would be alright. Okay, about 20 stone. Oh, and also, as you can see here, it says durability 54 out of 59. Now, durability is a very important aspect of Minecraft. Dave doesn't do very fast. When we right click on it, it makes a cool little sound there. I'm just going to put it down there. Just because I don't want it in my inventory. Durability. Every time you use a tool for what it's intended to do, like a sword for attacking something, or a wooden pickaxe for mining a block of stone or something, it loses up one durability. If I was to use this wooden pickaxe to mine this grass block, then that's not its intended purpose. You normally use the shovel for that, and it'll actually use up 2 durability. Now, wooden tools have very low durability. Golden actually have the lowest durability. Now, diamond and netherite tools, which are very powerful tools, we'll get much later on, they have thousands of durability. Yeah, we don't have that right now. We'll just stick with the 59 for now. One thing we have to think about as we start going deeper into this world is the fact that it's going to get darker. As you can see here, it says client light of 8. Now the highest light level in Minecraft is 15. That's broad daylight, or standing right next to an awesome light source like a lantern or something that emits a lot of light. And what we're at right now is 8 and then 7 and 8. So 7 is actually very dangerous. Because 7, if you have a light level of 7 or lower, you could have monsters that start appearing, and we do not want to fight monsters right now. We're definitely not ready for that. So there you go, we got 20 right now. 20 cobblestone should be good for now. Eventually we'll want a lot more, but right now I think 20 will be right. Hey, look at that, we've got even more sweet berries. This farm's working great already. Very nice, very nice. So we've got 11 food, we still haven't even got it. This is going absolutely amazingly. So now we can craft some stone tools. We can craft a stone sword, stone pickaxe, stone shovel, stone axe. We can break wooden blocks faster, and stone hoe, so we can actually plant these wheat seeds. I'll do that right now. What I'm actually looking for right now is a furnace. So this is a furnace crafted with 8 cobblestone in a ring like that, and as you can see, this is like an upgraded version of the furnace. A furnace can be used to cook food and smelt ores all at the same time, very useful. A cook button, we could cook this mutton if we had fuel. We could smelt this back into stone, and we could smelt these oak logs into charcoal, which is like coal. Now, I actually saw some coal earlier, so we don't need to make charcoal. We have coal ore here. Now, if you mine coal ore with a normal non-magical pickaxe, then it will just give you a single coal. And occasionally a little bit of experience. Hey, look at that! We got our first ever experience level. These are points when the bar goes up all the way, you get 1 level. We'll talk more about experience points later on. But now we've got 2 coal, that'll be enough now. Oh, I don't want to I do not want to make some charcoal, so I'm just going to put that in there. Now we could cook this mutton and make it, because obviously raw mutton, we can technically eat this, but it wouldn't be very good for, it wouldn't be very good food, it wouldn't taste very good, and it wouldn't restore a lot of hunger. And now I'm going to craft kind of like a furnace, but with wood. What this is a chest. The chest is probably the most basic storage block in Minecraft. It actually works very well. As you can see now, I can put things away inside this chest, so that gives us basically like another inventory. So things we don't need, like extra doors, the ink sacks that we got, that's basically killed itself. Yeah. We'll put it away in there. So now we have a very basic cave. Sorry, whoops, I was thinking about a different thing as I said that. Our very basic mine, sugarcane farm, tree farm, sweetberry farm. Hey, look at me, I already, like 5 farms, episode 1, bam, look at that. Also got tons of horses around, which would be great. Once we get a saddle, we'll be able to ride a horse around, that'd be awesome. So, I think that might be just about it for this very first episode of a, what's this word, curiosity. So it's the, as the sun sets again, I'm going to go into, also F5 is how you do it. You hit the F5 key by default. Now you can see my back. Watch my back, so I can stand on your face. Oops. And then if I hit F5 again, you can see my face, very nice and personal. And if I do this, so you see from first person view, like 3D or 3D, first person. You can also sneak with left shift, and that means you can't actually fall off a block. Like normally if I hold off shift, you just fall into this hole. Oh, I'm in your face now. But if I was to hold shift down, you can't actually fall off this block. You also crouch down, and I can't stand in your face while I do this, which is good for like recording a video. So don't accidentally stand on my viewer's face. Sorry, puppies. So, things I would do off camera, quotation marks applied, would really just be harvesting this farm, just the sweet berries, not the trees or anything. Yeah, but I'm generally trying to do not a whole lot off camera. We're going to do the series together, right? But yeah, just got some tulips over there, very beautiful orange tulips, white tulips, horses. But I think it's just about to end this episode. So that might be just about it. So we've just got basic wooden tools. Next episode, full stone tools are going up in the world, puppies. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. It is night. It is nighttime bed. I'll tell you. No, I'll tell you it's nighttime. Yes, thank you very much. So, one more thing I want to talk about is the offhand. So you have the main hand. This is what this is like. If I hold down left click, then I will break a block with this pickaxe. If I was to put this in my offhand by hitting by default the F key, it goes into my offhand. Now I can't actually use this pickaxe anymore. With other things such as food, it can be very useful. Now you can just eat. Normally, if I was hungry, I'd be able to eat it. And blocks can be useful. Now we can quickly put some blocks down in case of an emergency. Pull away a little bit, get away from danger. Things. So offhand's very useful for like strategy and things. Anyway, I think it's just about time that I said one thing I want to. Hey, what is that thing? Why don't you just wait and do the scenes? Or do the hearings, actually. And that is what I have to say. So, puppies, if you have any questions or topics, just tell future me, and I'll try and cover it in a later episode. But for this episodic installment of Curiosity number the 1st, I guess I'm going to have to see you soon, puppies. Stop the video!